Hey everybody, it's Jeanine. Happy Saturday. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm on a mission to lose 85 pounds. And if you're returning, welcome back. So, yeah, it's Saturday. I'm out for a walk. I've already done a CrossFit workout today. And I'm also going to really try hard to get at least 8,150 steps in today. That's a step goal. And if I don't hit that step goal, I will at least get in 3 miles of walking a day. So I am excited to bring you a weight loss update. I have lost some weight. I took my measurements today. I haven't quite figured out if I've lost any inches, and I'm actually feeling pretty good and I'm staying on track. So stick around. So the walk continues. Right now I'm at 4,013 steps, which for me is 1.93 miles. So by the time I get my 8,000 steps in, I'll be at 4 miles for the day. And correction, I said earlier 8,150, but it's 8,000 steps. One of the developments is that I am doing Noom. I am also working with my one of the coaches at the CrossFit Box, specifically on nutrition. But I must say that this is not sponsored, that Noom has been a really great addition for me. Every day that I meet my step target, it adds, I think, 300 steps to the overall goal, and the overall goal is 10,000 steps a day. Now, most days I actually hit all of my step target. Yesterday, I was tired, so and really sore from working out, and I think I got 3 miles in. I'll check that before I actually upload this video. And so I said, you know what, I'm not going to try and get that 8,000 steps. But I think for the most part, since I've been on this journey this year, I have been able to get my steps in and hit those additional steps every day. So yeah, it's been 2021 has been going a lot better from a weight loss perspective, as well from a stress management perspective, because taking these walk breaks throughout the day really helps me with the work stress. So that's a benefit. Yeah. So in this particular CrossFit workout, we did 5 rounds of 2 power snatches and 1 overhead squat. And typically when I'm working on any type of a snatch, I used a PVC pipe and really work on technique. And I was so happy because this time I used a 15-pound bar, and I really focused on technique and getting under the bar, having my arms straight, and getting my hips below parallel. So that has been a kind of a challenge for me. I recently did a mobility session with one of the coaches to focus on ankle mobility and getting my ankles open, and actually had been able to do about 10 minutes of ankle mobility before we started the workout. So I was able to get a little lower in my squat. So I'm one of those athletes, and I think many athletes experience this, where you're just kind of out of balance. So going overhead like that, I'm using a 15-pound bar as opposed to, deadlifting. I can do about 185, or even, a power clean where you're bringing the bar up into a front rack position. I think my 1 rep max is 95 pounds, but here I am trying to do the snatch, which granted is a very technical movement, and I'm with the 15-pound bar. But I gotta tell you, I was so proud of myself for these snatches, and I'm not going to include, I did include all 5 rounds, but I'll probably edit that out. But I just had to give myself some props because I was really happy with my performance in this workout. And this was just the strength conditioning portion of the workout. We did actually do a Metcon, which is not inserted here. Hey guys, so that long walk is over, and I got 8,226 steps. So I'm on my way in to just get cleaned up after all that exercise. And then I'll come back with my update with some actual measurements for you. So it is now Tuesday because life has been so busy and I'm just getting around to finishing this video. Okay. In a nutshell, I have lost 7.9 pounds and 10.5 inches since I began posting these videos on YouTube about my weight loss journey. I shared in a previous video that I had been going up and down and losing the same weight. Well, I am finally in another decade. And so as of the date I started filming, I was at 257.9, which is great. I really want to get this COVID weight off, and which means that I got about 20 pounds to go, and then continue on my weight loss journey. I'm grateful for the support and all of the encouragement. I really, really appreciate that. So just to kind of recap what's been going on with me since the beginning of the year, I started Noom. I am still working with, not sponsored, I am still working with my CrossFit coach on my nutrition. And one of the things I'll say about Noom is it really helps me to get over this whole phobia of getting on the scale in the first place. So I weigh every single day. And it's amazing how that step target of 10,000 steps a day has really motivated me to just to walk, quite frankly. And I enjoy walking. I used to be a runner and do the run intervals. I've done a couple of half marathons and a whole, several 5Ks and all of that. So it's good to just get out there and walk. I find it relaxing and it's a great stress reliever. And I hope to one day be able to run short distances. I mean, I'm not a runner anymore because, well, let me stop claiming that. I injured my knees, I'm getting all off track. I injured my knees, which is what took me out of commission for almost a year. And then I ended up doing physical therapy. Then I ended up working with a trainer. And then I ended up getting into CrossFit. So it's just kind of been a journey. But in any case, I enjoy building that mileage, that endurance. And I'm going to invest in, excuse me, some quality running shoes, cross trainers, and it's also time for me to get some more trainers for just for CrossFit. But anyhow, I got to get my footwear together. So I'm enjoying walking. I've been taking hikes on the weekend, so sometimes I'll go out to one of the parks and do about 3 or 4 miles, which is really good to be out in nature. So see, Noom, continue the nutrition coaching, walking, weighing daily, and really being mindful to watch the measurements. Oh, something else I've also learned just through the Noom program is I'm not so reactive to the fluctuations in weight, as long as I'm on this downward trend. And weighing in daily is helping me see the downward trend. I take my measurements once a week. What else do? I do an in-body at the gym, and it's a machine you step on. It takes your weight, but also tells you how much your bones weigh and how much body fat you have, which mine is, it's up there. I got quite a bit of weight to lose. How much fluid you're retaining, all kind of stuff. Anyway, my nutrition coach likes the in-body, so I do that, and I'm just generally less reactive to the whole notion of measurement because I'm doing it so frequently. So that's good. And I'm making quite a financial investment. I know everybody doesn't have the finances to invest. You don't have to do all of this to lose weight. You don't have to have a nutrition coach. But I mean, being overweight or obese is expensive. I am blessed that I'm not ill. I don't have diabetes. I have great blood sugar control. My A1C is normal. I don't have high blood pressure. I'm actually really fortunate, concerning how much weight that I have to lose, that I'm fairly healthy. Okay. So, I'm thinking, long view. Also, another thing that's different is that you guys know how I am at this point. I kind of sit down and start reflecting on my whole weight loss journey. Um, I'm definitely eating out less because I'm so mindful that, okay, if I eat that food, it's not going to kill my weight loss journey, but it may hinder it. Excuse me. Or if it's a certain type of food, such as Asian food, tends to make me retain fluid, I got some water. So I was talking about food choices. So food choices, I would say, are improving. I tend to eat at the extreme. So I'm getting my vegetables in, which I enjoy. And the greens, those are the greens. Noom has this color system. Then the yellow is, those foods that you just want to watch your portions, like maybe salmon. And then the reds would be those things that you would limit. And they are foods that I really got in the habit of eating that are in the red. For example, protein shakes. And I have a protein bar, for example. So what else is in the red? Heavy cream in my coffee, which tastes so good. So I'm learning to evaluate my food choices differently, and I am logging every single day. And it's very interesting because in Noom, like my calorie goal for the day is lower than what my CrossFit coach had me doing. Her name is Megan, and I. That's right. Megan and I were going to do a collab. So we're behind on that. But anyhow, when that's coming, I'll announce it. But one of the things that I worked on with Megan, because I've been restricting so long, was actually increasing the calories I was getting to about 1,900 calories a day. So it all works together. And, I think when you're mature, I take that back. I started to say when you're mature, it's even harder to lose weight, but that's not true necessarily, because a lot of young people, really young people, have trouble losing weight. Anyhow, I'm kind of rambling. Things are going well. I'm feeling good. I'm on the journey. I'm also working really hard on launching my Etsy shop, which is called Soul Satisfied Co. And if you go to Etsy, you'll see the shop is on vacation. I am going to launch the shop March 1st. I'm just praying it. I'm claiming it in Jesus' name. I'm moving forward. So I do have a lot. Yeah, so I have a whole lot going on, like a lot of you. But you know what? I think I'll stop here and just say, I hope all is well in your world. I hope that you're blessed and that you have everything that you need, that you and your family are healthy and prosperous, and that all is well with you. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.